Hi there, this is Shauna Marie Fisher going live here. I had to give it another shot because the first time I was using like a new overlay and for some reason it wasn't wanting to show my picture on there as well. So I will have to figure out what is going on with that. So sorry for the little delay. Again, so this is Shauna Marie Fisher here on a Sunday afternoon doing some free live animal communication readings, and then also to kind of give a pet tip of the week. And hi, Dodie, and thanks for being so patient too, because it was before I noticed that when I went live, it didn't show my picture, and that's kind of weird, right? You don't want to watch a blank video with nobody in the picture. So here you go. So here I am. So if anybody has a question for any of the animals in their life, feel free to post it here in the chat. And then after this video has ended, if you have a question, like a burning question that you didn't get to be on here live, then go ahead and feel free to post it in here, and I will get back to you. Just, mind you, it'll just be like a quick little tune in. So so I will do that for you. So anyway, so I wanted to kind of go over like a pet tip of the week. Now I know a lot of people this week, it seems like there's been a lot of people I know that their animals have transitioned and passed on, and that's really a hard thing to go through, right? Especially any time of the year, right? But especially during the holidays, that can be a really hard thing to go through, right? So, and and just so hard, right? Because we miss that connection with our pets in our life, right? So that's one thing that is really hard because of that. And so I'm like stumbling over my words. Sorry about that. So the one thing I wanted to kind of shed some light on is, it's where we as humans, right, we're so used to like the physical, tangible aspects of things, right? So like I have this really cool crystal here, and I can touch it with my hands, and I can feel it with my hands, right? But when our pets have crossed on and they've gone to the other side, we can't touch them and see them with their physical presence like we can when they're here with us, right? So so it's a different type of scene. How I like to describe it, it's a different kind of tangible. It's one that we can see and feel with our hearts, and that connection is always like alive and there for us to tune into. It's just hard because we have our human mind and our human brain where we are used to like the physical touch and being able to physically see things. And so I just invite you to tune into like the untangible and what you can tune into with your heart and what you can feel within your heart, and just ask them for signs and messages. So there's many different ways that they communicate with us. You could see like a flash of light, right? That could be something, or a song could come on the radio, or maybe, like my Kulip is barking there in the background. Maybe you'll just hear like a random dog bark, or a cat purr, or something like that, or whatever your animal happened to be. Or sometimes, so years ago, I had my cat Linus that passed away, and I loved him so much. He passed away. It was on summer solstice, and it was so hard. I was really missing, and what's really interesting, and he was kind of like a grounded kind of cat, really connected that way. And anyway, I was having a really hard time sleeping that night. I really just wanted to, feel his presence and tune into his presence. And he had the pillow next to me that he would always like to lay on. So to give myself some comfort, I put my hand underneath that pillow and just like, Linus, I miss you. I wish I could just feel your presence. And gosh, within minutes, probably not even a minute or two later, I could feel the paw print beats his paw, like it was like beating, his paw was beating like a heartbeat to my hand. It was like the beating of his paw print. His paw, sorry, I could feel the presence of his paw in my hand. And it was like really powerful, and it didn't, last super long, but it was really powerful to be able to like feel that and have that presence, right? It was really, 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 really powerful and beautiful to be able to feel that. So I, invite you to tune into that, right? If you've had an animal that has passed on in your life, and it doesn't matter how long it's been since they've passed. It could be, a week ago, it could be yesterday, or it could be years prior that they passed, because that energy is always present for us to tune into. So there is that. And to all those people that have lost a pet, I'm just sending so much love to you, because I know how hard of a thing that is, right? It's not an easy thing to go through. So I'm sending you all so much love. So it looks like I have a question in here. So I'm just like making sure that the questions come from my phone, that they're like coming through StreamYard too, since I'm still learning StreamYard. So thanks for bearing with me. Yay. So I have a question here from Dodie. It says, I need your help. Keisha has been losing weight, 16 pounds down to 12. So, okay, so she was 16 pounds and she's down to 12 pounds. Okay. I'm scared. She has cancer. She is 12 years old, and she has a leaky bladder too. And we're waiting on blood results, and you get those blood results on Tuesday. And hi to your friend Amber too. And I'm sending you so much love, Dodie. Oh my goodness, so much love. I don't know if there's like a way I could give you just like, I'll just give you like a little heart like this. Like I'm just sending you so much love, because I know how much you love your girl. I definitely feel like the thing with her losing weight, what I pick up on is it is something that is like related to like her bladder and kidney function. So it's something like there's like, I see like an image of these like little like crystals. It's like the function of the bladder and the kidneys like isn't working. There's like some sort of block, like some like weird little thing I see that's in the way like this. So like a weird little thing that's not like moving in there, kind of like a pinball that goes through like a pinball machine as you shoot it up. I know that sounds really weird, but there's like some little like block or some like little thing going on that's related to like urinary and then like kidney function. So I'm definitely sending like lots of love and prayers, and I'm definitely here for any support and assistance you and your sweet Keisha girl need, because I know how much you love your fur babies. And yeah, and you're most welcome. It's my pleasure. So I know how much you love your babies, and I'm trying to see if I can multitask and go to my business page and see if there's anybody that has any comments on there. And I hope you guys are having a great Sunday afternoon. And this might have not been the best time to do this video today, because I realized that it's Sunday afternoon, and I think there's like a football game going on right now. But I guess that shows you how much I really pay attention to that, because I was more watching some Christmas movies today. That was kind of my thing as I was doing some work. And oh yeah, I definitely think that is right on with that. Like it's something like related to like her kidneys and something like that. So definitely all the best with that. I send lots of well wishes and love. So many well wishes and love. So and you can see too, I have my Coolip and Nugget there in the background, and they're just reminding us all that Hi, Amber. That it's good to have fun, and it's sometimes we need to have more fun in our life, and that's an important thing to do, right? Because sometimes we don't always embrace fun, right? So it can be even, just dancing and singing, things like that, just anything to kind of like break us out of our funk, go for a nice walk, or, do something creative, have some fun. Like I was actually having some fun this week. So I'm rebranding my business name because here shortly I'm going to be adding massage to what I do. So I was creating a new logo and all of that. And it was really fun to be in the creation of that and working on that. Now I understand not everybody is in that. Sorry, it sounds like I have a hair on my mouth or something. I was trying to get there. I guess that's life sometimes, right? So anyway, I had fun being in the creation and being creative. To being creative with working on that logo. Now, not everybody enjoys that, but I enjoy being creative. And yeah, that's so yeah, it's so yep, I'm really excited about doing that. So yay. And if Amber or anybody else on here has a question, definitely feel free to please post your questions here in the comments, because I would love to I'd love to give you any help that you would like, and related to your animal friends that are in your life. And oh, that's so cool, Amber, that it came up because Dodie is watching that. I love that. Technology is a super, super amazing thing, isn't it? So yes, yes, yes. So there is that. So I don't know if any of you have any other questions. I'll stay on here and definitely answer any animal communication questions that you have. Oh, yes, cool. Yay. All right. So I have Amber here has a question. Yay. I know everybody can be a little shy sometimes at first, right? Which that's okay. So it says Amber says would be curious if she gets anything from Nina or Millie. So I feel like this is coming from Millie. I want to wait. Nina. Nina comes through first. So Nina, it's funny because my cat is like kicking this little like soft ball through my apartment right now. It's funny. So it's funny as I tune into Nina. It's funny that came up because the message I get from Nina is it's about having more fun. Like Nina wants to have more fun. Like I feel like that she's like a clown, and if she could be like in like a circus, like she likes tricks and she wants to do more tricks and she wants to have more fun, and Nina's like, let's have more fun. I think it's fun to have more fun, and she wants to do that. And Millie says she wants like more like quiet, she calls it serious time, but it's not serious time. She's like, I want a little more like quiet. Like she likes to nuzzle up next to you, like in bed or on the couch, and she likes that quiet reflective time. She says that's what I'm all about, is that quiet reflective time. And that's so much fun to have that quiet reflective time. And it's interesting because I feel like they both kind of highlight different aspects of your personality and who you are. So it's really fun to see that how our animals reflect that in our lives, right? They mirror a lot of things with us, right? And a lot of things with our personalities, right? So that's that can be a really fun thing. So, and then we have Liz on here. Hi, Liz. Good to see you. It's so fun to see all of you on here. So anyway, so Liz says anything from my dog Brownie or Bella. So what's so funny is what came to me as I'm tuning into both of them. This doesn't sound really weird, but when I've learned doing this work, I say everything that I pick up on, even if it doesn't make sense to me and it sounds like the most strangest, most random thing, is I want to reflect the message back to you, because just because it doesn't mean something to me doesn't mean that it won't mean something to you, if that makes sense. So what came to me right away was like, I see like a spaghetti noodle and and uh and like spaghetti noodles, like they want like, well, and I feel like this is more gosh, more, but no, I think it's both Brownie and Bella. They're showing me like a spaghetti noodle and like tugging with like a spaghetti noodle. So I don't know if they have like a some sort of rope toy or tug toy. I'm showing that they want to do like more tug and they want to do more of that, and they like it when they do it together, but they like it when you guys play like kind of like a tug game with them too. And they want some like new toys. Like Brownie is showing me that he likes like blue and baby blue, and Bella is showing me she likes pink, and they show me that they want like a like one of them, Brownie wants like a blue and white rope toy and a little baby blue Kong, and then Bella wants a pink and white one and then a little pink Kong toy. It's funny how they sometimes bring up colors, because I know sometimes people think that animals don't see color, but they can pick up the vibrations of color, right? Because every color has a vibration that's attached to it, so they resonate with that, and they definitely see it in a different way, but they can definitely pick up on the vibration of that. So I can give you an example. So when I first adopted my dog Coolip, she's a rescue, and oh, and you're welcome, Amber. So yes, yes, yes. Quiet. She's excited about that. So anyway, so sorry I get distracted. Got distracted with the comments there. So anyway, when I adopted her, she was like really kind of like shy and not that secure, and she needed help with more of that like confidence. And so when I first adopted her, I got her a red harness, right? And because I love red, right? That's like one of my favorite colors, like red and orange. And you can see I have yellow on. I like the bright colors. So anyway, she ended up like chewing a little bit of that harness, and luckily I was able to get it replaced. And it's interesting, they asked me if I wanted the same kind of harness, and I was like, no, you know what, I really don't want that same color of harness, because I felt like it wasn't really working well with her. So I asked if I could get like kind of like a royal blue one. And it's interesting, when I got the royal blue one, well, not like a royal blue, kind of like a bright blue, kind of like the Facebook like button, that kind of blue. And she really did well with that color and what I had picked up. And then she's like sitting right next to me right now too, my sweet little Coolip. She's such a good girl. So she really did better when she had that blue collar, because it brought her more calm, right? Because the blue, right? Blue is really calming. So it brought her more calming, where red, like really like fiery and like passionate color, where it like was too much energy for her. So if you have like a pet that kind of maybe has some of those issues, maybe try, like if it's a horse, changing the color of the halter, or if it's a dog, like changing the color of the collar, or maybe like a cat, changing the color of their bed, one of those things, because that can really help and make a difference with them as well. And I see Susie on here, and I see Trisha. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you guys have any questions, feel free to put them in the chat. I'm kind of like multitasking with StreamYard and my phone, because in my phone it'll show me who's watching, but when I look here at the StreamYard comments, it doesn't tell me that, like, unless somebody makes a comment. So I'm still learning how it works, but I love this StreamYard thing, because you can go live in multiple places. So how amazing is that, right? So that's that. So definitely, tune into the color, different colors with your pet, with like their leash and their collar, and see if that makes a difference for them. If you notice they might have something that could benefit. And another thing too, while we're talking about the topic of color, is orange is a great color for maybe a pet that maybe has some insecurity issues, or isn't balanced, maybe having issues with another pet in the house. If you, imagine some orange around them, that could help. And then also too, pink is great to bring in love, and that's that reminder that they're loved and they're nurtured and they're cared for. That can be a really helpful thing to bring in that color as well. So that's just kind of my little tips on that. So, and just remember too, like our animals pick up on everything that is going on around us, like, oh my goodness, and like how we're feeling with things. So I can give you an example of that. I'm waiting to see if anybody has more questions. So where I'm at now, it's been super cold in the morning, like 30, 40 degrees. It's super cold at night, right? When I take my two dogs, Nugget and Cool, out for their last walks of the night, right? And so anyway, and whenever I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so cold, like, okay, like we've been, on this walk for a while now and I'm ready to go back inside. It's like, come on, I'm like, hurry up. And then I notice that like I have like a little bit of maybe tension on their leash or something like that. Then they pick up on that, and then it takes them longer to do what I'm trying to get them to do, right? So then if I kind of loosen the reins, so to speak, but it's not really a rein, but you could work that way with a horse, right? When you're walking a horse, right? But anyway, so I kind of loosen up the leash a little bit, and then I let go of like any, like, I don't want to say frustration, but anything like that I'm feeling like that's like, oh my gosh, like hurry up, I want to go, like it's cold out here. And as soon as I let go of that, like I kid you not, then they go a lot faster. So that can be another little fun tip for you for to help with your pets. So that could be another little fun thing. And it's interesting. I mean, as I just like flip back here to the comments, I see Liz's comment again about her dog, dogs Brownie and Bella, and then they're just showing me like Ball, and they want to like go run and have fun, and they want to do some like outside stuff, even though I know it's like cold and kind of fall coming into winter, that they're like, let's go do some more like outside fun stuff. They really want to do that. So there is that. So I don't know if anybody has any other questions. I'm probably gonna wrap up here in a few minutes, unless I see anybody with any more questions. And then I am planning to do this like every Sunday is kind of what I'm thinking. This is my second Sunday I've done this. Last time I did it more at in the evening. I think I did it at like 6. So let me know, like if you're wanting to do the like tune in and you haven't been able to tune in and you just had to catch the replay, if there's like a time that works better for you, if you wanted to catch this live, if you're like, hey, do this in the morning, or hey, I like it when you did this in the evening instead, just please let me know, because I want to try. I really want to offer this for you here and just show everybody a little bit of how animal communication works and how it can benefit not only your pet, but how it can benefit you to pick up on things that they're wanting to know about. So if you're interested in learning more about me, oh wait, here, let's see. I see here another question here. And Keisha says, Dodie says, can you see if Keisha will tell you where she lost her Kodet? I can't find it. I can't find it in the yard. So, oh my gosh. So she's showing me like, right as you, oh, sweet little Keisha. Right as you're like, mentioning that, she's showing me like something. Sorry about my Cool Up barking in the background there. Right as I see that, as she's showing me something like underneath like a deck somewhere. She's showing me like it's like underneath like a deck, and kind of like maybe like underneath a tree or something. She's showing me like outside, like it could be possibly outside, but then But then she's showing me like, oh no, maybe it's like under like something in the car or under something in the house. She's like, I'm like a little trickster, and maybe I don't want to wear that coat right now. So maybe I'm not going to really show you a clear picture of where that coat is kind of what I'm picking up on from her. So she's funny. So just imagine like this is going to sound really crazy. Okay, you say it's outside for sure. So yeah, so she's showing me like yeah, and she's being a trickster about it. It's really funny. So she's showing me like it got like kind of tangled, so like under a deck, like by this like single piece of wood she's showing me, or like by this tree somewhere like underneath some stuff. So she says she has like, this is so funny, and she says, yeah, I like to lose them and I like to be a little trickster. She's showing me that most dogs, you know, have like bones buried in the backyard, right? They have their like collection of bones and this and that. And she says, I don't have that. I have a collection of coats. Like I have like different coats. And it's like, she's showing me like a little baseball diamond of like, I have a coat here. I have a coat there. I have a coat here. And I have a coat everywhere. You don't know where my coat might be. She says. She's so funny. Oh my goodness. I love her. She's a crack up. Yeah, and she's like, well, you could just buy me another one like you always do, right? She's so funny. Or break out another one that you have stored away, right? That's what she's saying. Oh my goodness, she is a crack up. I love her. She around 4, she's lost. Oh my goodness, and maybe too like try like a different type of coat. She's showing me like kind of like a soft coat, like not like a fleecy coat. She's showing me like one that's like kind of like got like kind of a like I'm trying to look to see if I had one like similar, like kind of like, you know, those puff jackets where it's kind of like got the shiny kind of soft material. She's showing me like a jacket like that instead of, so maybe try something that's like that, that's like kind of soft on the inside and like kind of maybe like a little bit fleecy on the inside. So maybe if you try she's like a poofy jacket. So maybe if you try kind of like a little kind of poofer jacket or puffy jacket, maybe that might work a little better for her. So I would definitely give that a go, and hopefully you find that jacket soon, right? Oh my goodness, because I know it's probably getting cold where you are at as well. So let's see here. Oops. Okay, let's see. And I think I have somebody else I saw. I think I was just like getting a message here, but we'll see if they come on here live. You said, Dodie says, I even got her a new pink one. The last one I got was similar to a horse blanket. She lost that one with the fleece a long time ago. Yeah, she says she doesn't. She's like, I don't like the horse blanket type one. She says she's like, no. She's like, I don't like that, like the consistency of that all throughout. She's like, it's okay that maybe it has like a little bit a fleece or like kind of like a soft material on the inside, but she wants more of a like a softer kind of feel on the outside. She says, give me a softer feel on the outside. She says, I want to feel the softness. She says, I want to feel the softness. She's like, let me feel the softness. Let me feel the softness. She's like, that's what I love. She's like, let me feel that. She's like, bring it on. And she's have me go like this, bring it on. She wants that like that soft feel is what she's really looking for and what she really loves. So I would bring that to her. And then looks like I have Dominique Desiree that joined. Hi, good to have you here. It's so fun to see so many of you on here, and feel free to keep putting your questions here in the comments. If you have a question for an animal that's in your life, that's currently in your life, or one that has passed, anything like that, or if you just have a general question about animal communication or anything like that, definitely feel free to go ahead and post up in the comments, because that's what this time on Sunday is. I think I'm going to call it Sunday reading time, and I'm just going to do it every Sunday, and I might do it kind of at the same time, or I might just kind of mix up the times just to kind of have more people to be able to tune in. So if there's a time that kind of works better for you, then definitely feel free to throw that in the comment on this live broadcast. I would love to know that, or if there's anything that comes up for you that you'd like me to answer in relation to your pet. And then also too, if you're, kind of new to following me, I have my business page on Facebook, and it's under Nature's Keeper / Shauna Marie Fisher. And then I have an Instagram account that is under Shauna Marie Fisher. And then I also have a YouTube channel, which is under Shauna Marie Fisher as well. So if you kind of are liking what you see and you want to kind of know more about what I do and follow the things I do, definitely feel free to follow or like me there. And then also too, my website right now is natureskeeper.info. So if you want to know more about the animal communication services that I offer, go ahead and feel free to check those out as well. And then just be on the lookout too, because here shortly I am going to be changing my business name and doing some rebranding, because I am going to be offering massage for dogs and cats here soon. And then also too, like say maybe if you don't live near me and your pet could benefit from some energy work or something like that, I'm a Reiki master, and I also do energy work with pets as well. So that can be done through distance healing. So it can be done at a distance as well. So if you're interested in that, you can feel free to check that out as well. And then, okay, cool. It looks like Dominique has a question here. So let me look at that. It says, I haven't seen my cat since I moved. People think she's dead, but I think she's out there. I miss her, but I wonder if I have two guardians, because I was told that my dog that I have is one of two. Oh, okay. Oh, that's beautiful that I know animals are such an amazing part of our lives, right? I feel like that your cat, like since you moved, like oh, you're most welcome, Jody. I love you too. And yes, definitely please, lots of love, and keep me posted on what the vet says. And so Dominique, what I pick up on from your cat, is your cat is like, just since you moved, kind of got turned around. Like I feel like your cat went to the left and then like went back to the right and then tried to go back around again. So I feel like your cat is really close to where you're at, like maybe like 3 to 4 blocks from where you live. And I don't feel like when I ask if your cat has passed, I get this, I get your cat saying, no, like I haven't passed. Like I feel that your cat's energy is still planted with the earth and still earthbound is what I pick up on, is what they're showing me energetically. So, don't give up, and just keep imagining that love that you have for your cat, just like pulling back like this, like the energy is like connecting you two back together. Just keep imagining that and seeing that. That's what I would do. And then don't give up, right? Because you hear stories all the time of pets that have been missing a while and then they come back. So just keep checking with like local shelters, and then check with Craigslist, check not only the lost and found section, but check the pet section, check local vet places, because sometimes maybe somebody brought them in to scan for a microchip. Also, check in your area, like where I live in Vancouver, Washington. There's like a Facebook group like Lost and Found Pets of, you know, Vancouver, Washington, I think is one. And then there's like Lost and Found Pets of Clark County. I'm not sure I'm remembering those right, but a lot of like cities and counties, they might have a Facebook group like that, and there's all other kinds of resources. There's people that do like pet tracking, where they use a tracking dog to go help find missing pets. And one organization I know, it's called Missing Pet Partnership. So you might want to check with that and see if maybe there's somebody in your area that does tracking. And I'm sending like lots of love your way and lots of good vibes that your kitty cat gets reunited with you guys soon, because I'm sure, oh my goodness, I can't imagine how much you miss your kitty. That's such a, oh gosh, that's such a hard thing, right? And especially with moving and everything, right? That can be, you know, a big stress on top of that move, losing your baby. And yeah, you're most welcome. I'm happy to help, and definitely please keep me posted and reach out if I can be of assistance in any way as well. And yeah, and thank you so much for all of you for spending time with me on your Sunday and your Sunday afternoon, for coming on and spending some time with me. And there's nothing more that I love more in the world than being of service to people and their pets. Or it just brings me so much joy. So I'm going to definitely be doing this on next Sunday again. I think next Sunday, I'm going to do it more in the evening, probably around 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time is kind of when I'm thinking I'm going to do this again next Sunday. But I also do other Facebook Lives during the week. On Tuesday mornings on my business pages, I do a pick a card reading. So I have mini animal tarot decks, and I lay out 3 cards, and then I have people pick one, and then later in that evening I reveal which card it is. So if you're interested in that, that's something you can check out that I do as well. So I don't know if there's any other questions. I'm going to give it another minute here, because I know sometimes that Facebook, there can be a little bit of a delay with comments. So I'm just going to make sure that I didn't miss anything. And thank you again so much for tuning in. And I am going to go ahead and sign off. And if you're catching the replay, thanks so much for catching the replay. And I hope that you all have a most wonderful rest of your Sunday. And thank you so much for tuning in. Much love to you all. Bye for now.